Anyway, so about this Kendrick Lamar stuff. Like, I saw all the conversations happening on social media, and I was like, you know my rule. My rule is that if I'm ranting on Twitter about something, I need to just turn on my camera and get my thoughts out and be done with it. And so I was ranting, and I was ranting on Twitter, and I did not record a video because I felt like I was just not, my thoughts weren't as gathered as they needed to be. Because if I'm gonna be talking about some shit like this, I feel like, you know, you just gotta, it has to make sense, you know? But I feel like now, even though they're not as gathered as I want them to be, I feel like I'm in a better place to speak about it than I was yesterday or the day before or whatever. And I don't know why I always feel a need to speak on it, but I think the reason why is because y'all are so loud. Like, a lot of people are so loud with the bullshit. So Kendrick Lamar dropped his album or whatever, and I'm not gonna act like I listened to the entire thing, so you just, I prefaced all my thoughts with that. Like, I have not listened to that entire thing, and I'm not fucking going to. Like, let's be serious. This motherfucker has Kodak Black on the fucking Anyway, that's y'all King Hotep. So one song in particular got the entire timeline talking, right? And it was called Auntie Diaries. And there were definitely a whole lot of reactions, and I want to talk about them. So the reaction from a lot of straight people, and of course some queer people, because obviously, like, each group, they're not a monolith. So obviously there were some queer people who had no problem with it. But a lot of straight people, I feel like their reaction can be summed up in this tweet. They said Auntie Diaries, which is obviously the name of the song I'm talking about, is the first song in major support of the trans community from a rap artist as big as Kendrick, and I can't voice how happy I am for it. That's after hearing Auntie Diaries, I feel like that tweet, what I just said, summed up a lot of what the straight community thought about the shit, and they expected queers to just be grateful or like, why can't you see you're missing it? So anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself. When I heard Auntie Diaries, this is the first song in major support of the trans community, that's not the type of shit that came across my motherfucking mind. When I heard Auntie Diaries, I was like, wow, I wish I could unhear it. I wish I could unhear it. Now, I would love to see if there are queer people who, I don't know, if there are queer people who watch this video, who heard the song, and who find it uplifting and empowering. Definitely let me know your thoughts, because when I heard the song, I thought it was the most boring shit ever. I'm bored. So one part of the song that had a lot of people talking was when he said, my auntie is a man now. Now, of course, Kendrick Lamar in the song is talking about like his trans family member, and I guess him coming to terms with the fact that he said, my auntie is a man now. I think I'm old enough to understand now, blah, 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 blah. He said, back when it was comedic relief to say faggot, and he said that shit on the track just like that. He said, faggot, 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 we ain't know no better. Elementary kids with no filter. My auntie became a man and I took pride in it, blah, 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 blah. So I talked about how straight people saw the song, and a lot of queer people and trans people were saying that, like, you're dead naming this person the entire time, misgendering this person the entire time, and you're saying faggot on the track. But you're like, oh yeah, back when it was comedic relief to say faggot, I shouldn't have said faggot, but I'm gonna say faggot on the song, faggot. And it's just like, I don't get how that's uplifting, empowering. I don't understand. It's actually something that we've seen so many times, and we're so bored at this point. That, like I said, it's just fucking boring. It's fucking boring. And okay, so for example, I have so many thoughts about this. For example, like I said, when he said, oh, back when it was comedic relief to say faggot. I love that somebody on Twitter made this. And the fact that they called it Monkey Diaries has me fucking screaming. But I love that somebody on Twitter made this. I don't know who did, but it's been passed around on Twitter. It's been retweeted, whatever. They essentially asked the question, what if a white person would say nigger, nigger, nigger on the track? You know what I mean? Oh, back when I was a little, more racist than I am now, I knew it was wrong to say nigger, but I didn't know it now, but I'm saying nigger on the track. You see what I'm saying? It's just, you're defeating what's not fucking clicking. You see what I'm saying? And then what we have is we have a lot of straight cis people telling trans and queer people in general what to feel about the song. What to feel about him using the word, using faggot. They are literally using the same talking points that racist motherfuckers tell us about the N-word. Oh, it's not that serious. Oh, it's just a word. Oh, you're missing the point. Oh, you're too sensitive. The same exact things that racists tell black people when they want to use the N-word. Y'all are telling queers about the F-slur. And then you're getting on here telling us that we should be grateful because he's out here uplifting the trans community. He's by misgendering and dead naming. You see what I'm saying? So I need to see what I said specifically on Twitter because it encapsulated, it was immediately after I had listened to the song and it encapsulated everything that I felt about it. Okay, so I said, beyond anything else, this song is just not interesting to me as a queer person. I understand I am not the target audience, but these lopsided ass, I'm still uninformed as hell, but at least I don't say faggot anymore unless I say it in my music, takes are boring as fuck. It's the same corniness I felt with Macklemore. Sissies and C-I-S-S-I-E-S, I love using that word. Sissies just need to shut the fuck up, especially because they're not doing anything in real life to tackle queer phobia for real. Everybody just shut the fuck up. And that's what I feel about it. But like, it would be one thing if the song came out and it is whatever. But on top of that, on top of this weirdo song, we have straight people, we have people who are not queer telling us how we should feel about the fucking song. And it's like, y'all want to be allies so bad, but y'all only want to be fake allies for Kendrick's tracking weekend and it's going to be done. But y'all want to be fake allies so bad, but your ego and your arrogance and your centering yourself is going to get in the way of that shit, and it has. And we see it now because we're telling you, a lot of queer people are telling you, obviously not all, but a lot of queer people are telling you, hey, this isn't doing what you think it's doing. It's not doing, and y'all are literally telling us to shut up and shut up and dribble. You're literally telling us to shut up and be grateful that he would even dare to speak about your alphabet mafia built asses. That's what y'all are telling us. It just comes off as so disingenuous when like these like these straight rappers come on here speaking about their LGBT family member that's like, oh my God, they're queer, and now what, queer people exist? I have to stop saying faggot even though I just said it in the song? Oh my God, like, it's boring. It's boring. And then like they want to be awarded. They want to be, oh my God, I spoke up about it. Bitch, what did you say? You spoke up about it, but what did you say? What the fuck what did you say? And especially if a lot of the queer community is telling you, hey, this ain't really giving what you thought it was giving, for y'all to sit up here and be like, y'all need to shut the fuck up, y'all need to be grateful, y'all are just mad, y'all are missing the point. One of the main points was, oh my God, y'all are just missing the point. Y'all missing the point because this is how he didn't sugarcoat anything. This is how he grew up, and this is what he grew up saying, and he's coming to terms with the fact that, you know, whatever, it's not as simple as these things are not as clean, as clear cut, as beautiful as y'all want them to be. At least he's saying something. It's just like, I honestly, it's cool if you don't say shit at all. Cause like I said in my tweet, y'all are not doing shit in real life to tackle the phobias and shit. Y'all still working with rapists. Y'all still hanging around motherfuckers that are queer phobic as fuck. Y'all still doing the same shit. And so when y'all make these weird songs talking about your queer family members, the way y'all write about them like they fucking zoo animals, it doesn't give me uplifting, empowering. It don't give me none of that shit. It don't give me none of that shit. And that is the bottom line, like basically. The way that y'all reacted to our reaction to hearing Faggot on the track, the way that y'all reacting to queer people telling y'all that this song isn't really giving what it's giving, it shows us what we already knew, that y'all don't give a fuck, y'all don't fucking respect us. And like anytime that y'all do some shit like this, it's never really uplifting for the queer community at all. It's to get y'all own rocks off. Especially because even after all these fucking songs, even after these fake wannabe uplifting ass pieces of media that y'all throw out, you know, every half year that don't mean shit, even after all that, you know, patting your own self on the back, Queers are still in the fucking same place. Y'all still treat queer people the same fucking way. So I'm not gonna clap for no song. I'm not gonna bow down. Oh my God, thank you so much for calling me a faggot on the song. Oh my God, thank you so much for learning that you shouldn't say faggot, but you still said it in the song. Like what kind of stupid shit is that? But like I said, I'm not listening to this nigga album. I'm not invested in that nigga like that. Like, obviously. But I'm more invested in in the community's reaction to this shit, because it's like y'all are doing what y'all think is right for y'all, what feels good to y'all. And what I'm saying to you, allyship a lot of times is fucking uncomfortable. If you're it's fucking uncomfortable. Even at, like I always say this, as a guy, like there are things that I had to, as a gay guy, there are things that I had to learn about the trans community. There are things that I had to learn about what women deal with, period. And I have to stay in it. I have to stay in my fucking lane. I have to listen and stay in my fucking lane. And some, like, unlearning things can be uncomfortable, and it will be uncomfortable. But you're sitting here in our faces and we telling you, hey, this ain't really giving. This ain't really, and you're like, no, shut the fuck up. That's not allyship, sweetie. That's not allyship. That's more of the same. That's more of you stay down there and shut the fuck up and accept the scraps that I'm giving your ass, and that's fine. And people are gonna be like, oh, here he go again. Here y'all go again. He was trying to uplift y'all community, and here y'all go think piecing the shit out of it, and that's fine. To me, I'm just like, don't say shit. You don't have to say shit. It's fine. Because first of all, y'all behaviors prove to us what we know already. So don't say shit if you ain't prepared, if you ain't educated on no shit, or not even that. Don't say shit if you're not willing to listen to the people that you claim to be trying to uplift. Don't say shit. Don't talk about queer. You don't have to pretend like you know fucking advocate, or you don't have to pretend. It's all right. We already see clearly from y'all's behavior that y'all don't give a fuck. But when the song is, and first of all, art is created to be discussed, obviously. And y'all talking about conscious rap, and don't be no consciousness up in that motherfucker's skull. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm never gonna be moved by pieces of art like that. I'm never gonna be moved by, oh my God, I used to bully these faggots, but now I see them as humans, so let me make a song about it. Oh, but still say faggot. Oh my God, I used to, you know, LGBT people they were less than human to me before, but now that my fucking mom is, now I see that my mom is gay, now that my auntie is trans, oh my God, now I can treat you fucking faggots with respect. It's like, I'm not gonna be moved by no bullshit like that. And you can be as mad as you wanna be. I will never be moved by no shit like that. Like, oh my God, wow, it was so difficult for you to accept more. It must have been so hard for you to accept that your family member was so queer. Like, oh my God, it was definitely harder than what, you know, queers had to go through, but, you know, being bullied by people just exactly like your dumb ass. It's like, I'm never, ever gonna be moved by that. And I think that straight people have to understand that shit. Do that work behind the scenes. Educate yourself, get that shit together, do that process, go through that hard ass work. You're expecting pats on the backs and claps and shit for things that should have, the bars in hell, for things that are elementary. And it's like, if you're looking for applause, I'm not gonna give it to you. So, and that's why the straight people are so, oh my God, this is so amazing. Bitch, like I said, by the end of the tracking week, bitch, it would be done. Y'all don't give a fuck about queers. If you did, it wouldn't just be in y'all songs and shit. Y'all would actually go out there and uplift the community and, you know, reach out to these fucking youth groups or whatever the fuck. Open your purses up. Y'all would be out here, y'all would be deading y'all queer-phobic friends. Y'all be distancing yourself from them. Y'all would be entering into new spaces, educating yourself. We would see in y'all behaviors, bitch. I don't give a fuck about no Macklemore ass song, ho. And that's just that. That's just that. Y'all can, I mean, I don't. But yeah, people's reactions to this shit was very interesting to watch. Very crazy to watch. And it's interesting, like I said before, to watch the dynamics, like watch the same racist talking points when these racists want to say the N-word. Oh my God, my community, the black community will use those same points when it comes to faggot, when it comes to the F-slur. Like, it's crazy. It was wild to watch. I'm like, y'all don't see the dissonance that it takes to do some shit like that. Like, y'all have so much work to do. So much work to do. If y'all want an ally award, y'all gonna have to actually be one. And being one is not glitz and glam. It's not fun all the time. It's challenging your fucking self. It's challenging the beliefs that have been indoctrinated in you. I think that no matter who you are, you're gonna have to do that if you claim to want to be an ally. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be songs. It's not gonna be, oh my God, my auntie was a nigga. My auntie is a nigga. Like, it's not fun all the time. It's challenging. It's work, you know? And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. We know that most of y'all don't want to do it. That's fine. But don't teeter-totter. Don't put it's fucking corny to me. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Hopefully I made sense, child. Like I said, I tried to wait until I could make some sense and gather my thoughts properly, but hopefully I did. I love y'all so much. Check me out on Patreon if you like this conversation. We do this all the time over there, patreon.com/AdrianExpression. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Don't play with me.